Hey guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, my god. What what happened? What happened today? What the F happened today? I am still shaking, man. I am still shaking. I have no idea what happened today. Everybody woke up. Everybody, everybody and their mother woke up and said, "It's happening. Today is the day. This is what we've all been waiting for." And it's one of those things. Like you just never know if something like this is ever gonna really, you know, come true. I mean, we've been talking about this for a year. We've been talking about this for the better part of a year, and I'm not gonna lie. I had my doubts. I was like, are we ever gonna get this thing off the ground? What are we doing here? But today's one of those days that really makes you feel like we as a community, holy shit, like the things that we can do as a community together are just gobsmacking today. And I am absolutely humbled and totally thankful to be part of this community because what I'm seeing right now is just complete camaraderie, just everybody banding together and making something glorious happen. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you must be under a rock. Okay, you must have just woken up off of your nice warm bed, heading off to work or whatever, or you just got off the couch after falling asleep on watching TV because today was absolutely bonkers. And I can't do this alone, guys. I can't talk about today because it's still I'm still registering this. I'm still trying to really understand what happened and to help me understand, at least to try and help me understand. I want to bring in my very good friend of the channel, of course, and the archetype, the sorry, the what's it called? The architect, not the archetype, the architect of this entire endeavor, the one who put this this whole thing into motion. And of course, we can't do this right without playing this, guys. Let's do this right, guys. Let's make this happen because this is just absolute. Guys, please help me welcome Matt Hatter. What's going on, Hatter? Oh my god!
Hello, it's such a perfect day.
Oh my god!
I'm glad I can spend it with Jay.
Oh my god! Hatter, Hatter. You mad genius, you mad man, you absolute madman. You gotta start taking you gotta start unlacing those mercury bits in your hat, man. You gotta take all that crap out. Because Alice, we literally dropped down the rabbit hole tonight. Like, holy shit! Oh my god, the rabbit hole opened up. Like, seriously, it opened up, and we all fell in. And now we're just literally like trying to climb out of this rabbit hole, but it's not going to happen. I think it just keeps going and going and going. Like, seriously, let talk to me, Hatter. What the freak happened today? What
I
the
don't know.
hell?
I don't know what happened. You put something out into the universe. I don't know.
Oh, just oh my god!
It's you know, people maybe people want something different. Maybe
Maybe.
people want something that's not the same thing over again. I have no idea. We can only go by the things we want, and so we put out the thing that we want, and like I hope it resonates. It's resonating. People want to go, so let's go. You know what
Let's
I mean?
go. Let's fucking go, man. Like, you know what? I don't know why GDL was so scared of, like, he runs a clean show. He runs a clean ship. He runs a clean show.
Very
But
clean.
fuck me, man. Today, I mean, you like okay, so just full transparency here, guys. So full transparency here. Hatter and I have been working on this thing, but not alone. First of all, I'm gonna start off with this, but we're gonna get to the whole nitty gritty later. But full transparency, Hatter and I have been working on this for the better part of a year and a bit now. A
Yeah.
lot of things from the impetus of Wondar, the Wonder Bread He Man, to talking to Ramen Toy, to GDL J, bringing in an incredible 3D artist for us to take a look at some of his work, to
Yeah.
fan art, which really sort of like which was based off of a sketch that Hatter literally came up with that same night. Like again, just absolute freaking bonkers. To meeting somebody who's already done Kickstarters, to getting other toy tubers involved, lots of different friends in the toy tube space, and now a year later, after a lot of learning, a lot of mistakes, a lot of planning, and a lot of budgeting. I think that really, the budgeting was the one that really kind of killed us and really slowed down the whole process. But let's start from the beginning, guys. Let's start from the beginning. So basically, it's a whole team effort here. Like there's nothing happens in a bubble. We learned a lot, Hatter. I think you and I learned a lot throughout this whole process. I mean, like we've tripped over so many different obstacles and lots of different mistakes right along the way. First of all, pardon me. Take us through it, Hatter. How did this all start? Like what happened?
The inception of Flip-Or is what you're asking?
That could be a start. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I'll give the short version, the abridged version. It was the day before Wondar dropped. Okay, Wondar from Motu Origins fame, and I was already fearing, because I've been a toy collector all my life, that I wasn't going to get it. I was like, this is going to be. Can we curse, Jay?
We can curse.
It's going to be a shit show. Okay, which it was. All right, not wrong. The night before, I don't know. Maybe I just had a thing of inspiration. I was like, what would be funny? Since we talk about flippers all the time, and we have been inundated with flippers. And by the way, this is all also coming off of the heels of I went into Target to get that. Was it Kratos Keldor 2-pack? Was it? Is that the one? By the way, this pack was on the one that's on clearance, or was on clearance for the longest time. I went in there maybe a week before that or something like that. I think the timing lines up, and I see two flippers walking out with, just in the morning. This is right in the morning, walking out with tons. So I was just like in that mindset of like, fuck you. You know what I mean? And so the Wondar kind of was like another one where I was like, this it's just the frustration of being a toy collector, right? An adult toy collector. And so the night before, I conceived of this Flip-Or thing. And then the next day I did my purchase video, and then I didn't get it. And, I went into like a little bit of a rage, and then I showed Flip-Or, and it became one of these things that people just kept on asking me about. Flip-Or, you should make a Flip-Or. And I was like, okay, let's just make a Flip-Or, you know what I mean? But then you reached out, and then you and I were the first ones that started talking about, like, how can something like that realistically happen? And then we got taken to school by Ace about how toys work. I would even say we got taken to the back of the woodshed and beaten. Because I have learned a lot, man. And like, if anything comes out of this, it would be extreme and an extreme education on how toys work, how much they cost. I thought, like, you kind of know when you're a toy collector, but you don't really know, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know the ins and outs. You don't know the pitfalls. You don't know the at least I didn't. Okay. And so, I don't know. I just think it would be the funniest thing, and just such an just a tribute to the community if this thing could go from an inception idea in a YouTube channel to go all the way into production. That would be insane. So that's kind of like where we're at, and I love that. I don't know. I love just being on this road of maybe this thing happens and people. I also want toy collectors to get this, because I think we'll all have fun with this. This is a thing, first of all, the figure itself stands out because it's not an axe, it's not a gun, it's not this, it's a fucking scoop on a guy's hand. It's just funny. It's just like a funny wink to people that know about toy collecting, and it's dare I say, a conversation piece. So yeah, so that's it. I think that's it. That's the abridged story.
there are a few additional pieces that came in later. After you and I started chatting and literally got blinds. Sorry, yeah, as you said, we got took out to the back of the shed, and our creative knowledge of how things work in the toy industry was beaten into us by Ace, unceremoniously. I mean, he literally, like, no lube, no nothing. He just shoved it right in there.
Yeah.
It was just like, ah, and we were literally like, God damn, that's rough. But then we started meeting people in the community, and this is I think I think I'm correct in saying, if it wasn't for the community, none of this would be possible. I think everybody here has been the champions here. Like, you want to talk about the champions of Nefarity? Everybody here is a champion of Nefarity. We have all collectively created the poster child of our worst dreams here. This is our nightmares come to fruition. The effigy. We can like, hopefully in the next 30 days we can hang up an effigy of our worst fears.
Right. We can give a name to our pain.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've given a name to my pain.
And that is Batman. No, that's Flip-Or. So we actually got submissions, Hatter, from a whole bunch of different artists, and they were so generous. A lot of people were sending in sketches of Flip-Ors, more like Masterverse Flip-Ors, I think, at one point. Very tall, very grandiose. But I think we really started thinking, you know what? No, this has got to be a nod to the fans for everybody who missed out on any figure, anybody who was cheated and robbed at literally at the keyboard, robbed at the keyboard, beaten to the captcha, like literally beaten by 2 seconds because of the 5-minute sellouts, right? The BS that happens throughout it, and you created this whole concept of this and brought to life Flip-Or, right? And people just resonated with it. As soon as you brought out that sketch, it was showing up on Reddits, it was showing up on Facebook posts, it was showing up everywhere, and people were just like, this is the guy. We got to get this guy. People were just pissed off, right? But at the same time, they were so excited.
This was something that was. It wasn't a thing where we just were like, after it was done, let's make Flip-Or. We were nudged for a long time. Like, there was a lot of people that were like, make a Flip-Or. You should make a Flip-Or. You should make a Flip-Or. And like, Jay and I are like, at first we're like, yeah, cool, sure, that would be great, but like, now we're here. You know what I mean? Like, let's see if we can make it. I mean, I would like. Look, man, I'm like a fan of like IP. Okay, it's all over the place. I'm a fan of Motu. I'm a fan of Ninja Turtles, this and that. But I'm also, and I try to spotlight this on the channel. I try to bring in like independent stuff and custom stuff because, like, I don't know. I think that at some point, we need to also incorporate that. I think that it's important to have other things, and they can go alongside. I'm a big fan. All my toys play together. I don't know how you are, but like, I mix everything. So that, I can see like Flip-Or hanging out with different things, and that's kind of what I wanted.
And that's exactly where we need to be in a lot of ways, right? Because here's the thing: as kids, when we were growing up, yeah. By the way, there are a whole bunch of people saying, "Collector Phil, happy birthday, Hatter."
Yes,
we got National Marvel. We need a Hatter NWO intro.
Yes, I will say this he said, this Dax Mill said, Hatter sounding tired and or drunk. One of them is true. I'll let you choose. I'll let you choose which one. Okay.
Everybody's wishing Hatter a happy birthday. JTW 27. 01 something. Sorry, brother. I can't.
I just call him Dabex. That's the easiest way to do it.
Hatter, you got some explaining to do to Lucy.
Explaining to do.
Frankie boy, Hatter reviews a glorious morning. Just crazy. Lots of people in chat. Thank you guys for being here today. Natural Nate Marvel, thank you for the $5 super sticker, my friend. All you got for my birthday was a Rolex. Hatter gets an action figure. That's right.
Well, first off, we haven't gotten it yet, but you know, a Rolex is pretty sweet. A Rolex would probably pay for this whole campaign.
I think so. I think so.
So congratulations on the Rolex.
It's absolutely nuts. Things are just going fast and furious. Thanks, guys, for being here tonight. Crackers don't matter. Finally, there you go, brother. It's happening, man, my friend. Flash 739 to the moon. Oh, okay, Alice. Now I understand what you're talking about. Okay, it's Lucy, by the way. It was Lucy. No, it was Alice actually. Now I'm getting
To
confused.
the moon out. Alice was to the moon.
Alice was to the moon. That's right. Ryan Lay. Hey Jay and chat. I'm under the weather, and some good toy talk is what the dog needed. Good to see you, Ryan. Hopefully you feel better. I just got over my thing, but it's still sort of, you know, the little lingering bits. Just absolutely crazy. Jay Oatsby to Jay. I'm all in on Flip-Or. Thank you, Jay. Thanks you so much,
Jay.
brother. You're
Thanks, Jay.
toy stalkers in the house. Always good to see Toy Stalker.
Toy Stalker
Guys,
should be asleep. What's going on with Toy Stalker?
But we're glad he's not, because guys, you definitely got to pick up a T-shirt. Stand up there, Hatter.
Oh, yes. It's hard to stand here, but you can see the Flip-Or shirt with the Flip Life on the bottom right here. Flip Life.
That's
all
right.
about the Flip Life.
All about the Flip Life, guys. Pick up your T-shirt right now at toystalker.com.
Yes.
All proceeds will be going to the actual campaign. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are awesome. Nolan says, "Hey Hatter, what's going on?"
What's up, Nolan?
Everybody's wishing Hatter the happy birthdays. Of course they are.
Thanks, guys.
Terrence is in the house. What's going on, my friend? Jay Osby, story is everything. Flipper Frank is an icon. There you go, bro. There you go.
Icon.
Toy Stalker just hit 47K.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
My goodness, guys. Brick something is in the house. What's going on, Brick? Kevin Herbert. I can't believe it hits 30,000. You can't. We. You know what? Honestly, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be perfectly. I'm gonna be perfectly honest right now. I was thinking 10 grand would have been a beautiful number today.
That's what
I was thinking. I was thinking if we hit 10 grand, we're on a good start. What were your thoughts? Like, seriously,
I was like, okay, I was going like, all right, after the initial live stream, it would be awesome if we hit 2K, and maybe by the end of the day, maybe 10 grand. I also had the same number because I'm trying to work out the math of like, because look, these things, you get the initial big push, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like then we, you know, I think as you progress, like people start hearing about it, word of mouth. By the way, word of mouth, very important. If you want this to go, please, if you know any other action figure collectors, even if they're not into like my channel or Jay's channel, let them know this is like a fun thing that has to do with toy flippers, okay? Spread the word, because this is like, I likened it to like almost like a band in the old days. You got to put that up stickers. You got to tell other people. Word of mouth is very important. Don't discount word of mouth, okay? So, you know, if you are interested in it, I know toy collectors a lot of times have other toy collector friends, okay? I have no friends. Nobody can stand me. But for those of you that have friends, please spread the word. So, yeah.
Derek Kuto, I'm going to try and get every version of the fig. I guess call me the Flip-Or whore.
You are a Flip-Or whore. You whore, you.
Brick something. Terrence, Sunny, Kenzo, Wraith Mace, shouting out everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. Collective Phil. Flip-Or is the pure incarnation of wrath and winning over evil in the toy collecting world of Motu. Thank you, Phil. Thank you. That is such. That is
the goal. The goal that Jay and I discussed from the beginning was like we have this frustration, and we kind of honestly like the dream is to look. You're never gonna like beat a Mattel or anything, and nor should you. But like just to even get on those on the radar of guys like that and have them go, oh wow, this started because of frustration trying to get our figures is just funny, no matter how you look at it. So that's that's right. You got the gray Flip.
Yeah,
I don't even have one of those. Okay.
I got this is the super rare variant that
yes,
no one will ever have.
Yeah, that is a super 1 out of 1. I got to raid your house to get that thing, buddy.
Well, actually, it's 1 of 2, but we might tell that story one day. I'll show him off a little bit. It's just that I saw Derek Kuto asking if I could grab him, and then
okay,
Hatter, of course, being the eagle eye, he's just basically like, oh, There's something I don't have. I gotta see that the time stopper is gonna come out, and all of a sudden it's gone from the house. I mean, no, but Hatter's totally right. This is a dream for everybody who has ever been burned by a flipper, because much like Hatter, if you look through my hunting videos, I've met scalpers and flippers. Like literally, one of my videos, one of my earlier videos, I went into a Walmart, saw five 431st Ahsoka the stormtroopers. I turn around, some dude who's like spying behind me, which I could feel his little beady eyes behind me. I go do a little bit more hunting, come back because I figured, okay, I might as well grab at least one of these guys. All 6 of them were gone. I was like, what? There's literally nobody's in the freaking Walmart. Nobody's there. And this mofo goes and freaking takes 6. Yeah. I ran that guy down, tried to get him in the parking lot just to talk to him. But he was fast, man. He was like, he had the time stopper.
The time stopper, yeah.
He had the time stopper, man.
The zone breaker. By the way, that's what we're talking when we talk about like flippers. Like, I know sometimes there's like this like discussion about like, well, what is a flip? You know, we're not talking about like, we're talking about like I think career flippers, all right? Because like, you know, if you have Spider-Man 1, the first appearance of Spider-Man, and you sell it for more than 25 cents, aren't you technically a flipper? That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about guys that they, you know, cut in line, they get all the product before you, they wait in Target, they run into the Target, they get this. Talking about people, you know, that use bots to get online. The $1 sells out, then you see them on eBay. It's that, all right. It's people that really have no interest in collecting. They just and so that's all of that is born out of frustration. Because if you watch the Mad Hatter channel, you know that flippers have been an obsession of mine for a long time. Okay, there's a character there that we won't mention his name, but you know he's a no good Nick, and you know that's. I'm just obsessed with that topic. It's just funny to me because it's one of the things that is it's a part of our hobby. You know what I mean? It's an integral part of our hobby, flippers. So I just find it funny.
Yeah, no, 100%. Everybody has been touched by a flipper, figuratively speaking. Everyone has experienced the sting of just missing it and literally seeing the guy running down the freaking hallway, like almost laughing as he or she is
with all of them, not with
and
one, with all of them.
Yeah, and make no mistake, there are women flippers out there, man. There is no disparity.
Oh, there's no. I've ran into all kinds, and
actually, I argue female flippers are dangerous, man. They will do whatever they need to get that freaking. They'll bite your hand.
They will. They want to make that. They want to make that money.
They're on the same level as Hot Wheels collectors. Hot Wheels collectors are on a different level, man.
Oh my God, I know. You know what? You and I both mutually know. You know him too. I'm not going to mention his name. A Hot Wheels collector he's insane. He's literally an insane person. But yes, correct.
Just crazy. Hey, if a Hot Wheels collector is trying to get a Hot Wheels then you're in the way. Move. Because you do not want to get bowled over by a Hot Wheels collector, brother. Even if they're only half your size, they will bowl you the F over. They will bowl you the F over, man. It's not even a joke. Not even joke. Aaron Nichols says, "I'm interested in the Cloak of Tarjay."
The Cloak of Tarjay. Cool. If Flip-Or makes the campaign, you're getting the Cloak of Tarjay. As long as you know, like, how are you going to get into the Tarjay marketplace? You know that we don't have a playset for, but maybe one day. How are you going to get in? That's without right. The Cloak of Tarjay, it's impossible.
Exactly. You need that inside man. You need that inside person. You need the Cloak of Tarjay. Exactly. Terrence St. John, does unlock mean that we get the figures, or do we have the right to purchase that figure?
Okay, so there's a difference in unlock of the figures. So there are figures at at 30K, 60K, and 90K, 2 things unlock at each one of those.
Right. Let me give you some visual.
Let's do the old visual, and then we got some good questions too after this in the chat. Well, let's clarify some stuff.
Absolutely. So, guys, can we reach 50K in one day? It's looking very possible. I mean, What time is it? Like, you're still, what is it, 2.5 hours away from midnight at on
Yeah,
your
well,
time?
we started at 9 a.m. So
Yeah.
we got to give it, to be fair, a 24-hour cycle
Okay.
from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. tomorrow. Correct?
Okay.
Is that correct?
That's fair enough. But we might in the next hour or so. We possibly could before the stream ends. Here's
Anything could
crossing my
happen.
fingers. I'm being very hopeful here, Hatter. We might actually see some one-day miracles here.
Anything could
50K in
happen.
50K in 1K, 50K in 1 day. Is it possible? Right now, we are setting at 47,235.
That's wild.
It
It
just
just
jumped.
went up.
It just jumped. Oh my God,
It
Hatter,
just
this
went-
is
yeah.
crazy. 47,556. Guys, let's keep that thing hopping. Let's get to 50% today, because that would blow my mind, everybody.
Yeah.
That would blow my mind.
And by the way, people, this once the cutoff is there, that's it. That's how. There's not going to be, at least for Flip-Or, any more made. Okay, this Flip-Or and these incarnations of Flip-Or, you got the month. You get the whole. Who's that guy? You get the whole month. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Okay, it's a timed edition. What does Mondo call those? Timed editions.
Timed edition. Yeah, I got something to say about Mondo. But
Okay.
anyway, love those guys. Love those guys. Not
Okay,
so much, not so much how they announce things, but I love those guys. I love those guys. All right,
let's scroll
let's
down
talk
and
about
let's okay. So Terrence, here's the I'm gonna give you guys the difference just so you know. So no, scroll down in the middle section.
Okay, we're scrolling down.
Okay, keep scrolling. Scroll to the part where it shows the cloak of Tajay.
The cloak of Tajay.
Okay.
It sounds so fancy. It sounds so hoity-toity. It sounds
Okay, so scroll down just a little more to when it shows the three of the things. Okay, so here's how it works. So at 30K, 60K, and 90K, there are unlockable accessories. Okay, so at 30K, we hit this. I'm pointing at it as if you guys can see. But what unlocked was bonus number 1, the Cloak of Tarjay unlocked. Okay, what that means, those accessories, you get that with a standard Flip-Or. So you buy either regular Flip-Or or stealth Flip-Or, you get that cloak because we hit 30K. Same deal with when we hit 60K. When we hit 60K, we got a fun, we're not going to say what it is, but a fun little thing that you're going to get at 60K as well. And then when we hit 90K, same deal. So what that means is if we hit our minimum goal, you get all 3 of these accessories. You don't pay 1 more cent for all 3 of these accessories. So that is the unlockable accessories.
Because these are accessories. These are included with the figures themselves. Okay, so that's how that works.
Exactly.
But now we're going to get to the nitty-gritty for figures. So there's a difference between accessories, bonus accessories, and then we have unlockable figures. So
yes.
Take it away.
So at that same funding range, 30K, 60K, 90K, same deal, but you unlock figures that you can buy. Okay, so at 30K, now you can buy stealth Flip-Or unlocked. It's limited. These are probably going to be more limited than the other one, but you can get this. We already got 24 people that backed stealth Flip-Or. And stealth Flip-Or, by the way, Jay, I don't know if you know, he has his own backstory. Okay, all of these have their own lore, but same deal. And then at 60K, you get to unlock the gold, Flip-Or Perfect Gold, and then at 90K, glow in the dark Flip-Or. That's the last thing, and you get those. And again, these are going to be a little more limited than the standard Flip-Or, but every Flip-Or is going to come with all the accessories that are going to be unlocked. So by the time you get to the point where you got a Flip-Or in your hand, that means that you have a cloak in your hand. That means that you have the other unlockable accessory in your hand and the other unlockable accessory in your hand. Okay, so one is something you get automatically with a Flip-Or. The other is option to buy.
Excellent. And when you think about that, guys, if you by what Hatter's saying, if you pick up the 3 bundle pack with the extra with the Flip-Or Frank head, and why wouldn't you get that? Of course, you will be getting 3 cloaks, right? At this stage, where you will be getting 3 cloaks.
No, not with the flip bots.
Not with flip bots. Okay.
Yeah, those items come with a Flip-Or. So to answer
There
Nate,
you go. Okay.
I know I'm moving ahead, but he actually he had a super chat right there that is applicable. He said,
Okay.
"Do we get unlockables if we buy multiple Flip-Or?" Yes, every Flip-Or, if he has OR at the end of his name, he gets multiple. He gets the accessories. So if you get a stealth Flip-Or, you're gonna get a Target cloak with him. If you get a regular Flip-Or, you're gonna get a Target cloak. You got 3 of them, 3 cloaks. So anything that is Flip-Or gets the accessories with him.
Yeah, and that's not included with the bots though. So that's
The
that's
bots
included.
lower price point, but they're also metallic, so they're a little more costly. Plus, they have 2 scoopers, so they have other things that are there for their army builder cost. Okay, but yeah, that is just for Flip-Or himself.
Exactly. So the bots look like this, and this is exactly what they come with. 2 different scoopers with 2 different on each of their hands. This is going to be a lot of fun, guys. Holy crap!
But here is the thing that isn't even in there too. There is an early backer. So if you back in the first 10 days, so meaning 10 days from 9 a.m. PST this morning, you get, it's called the early Flip the Bird special. I think there's an image, Jay, if you scroll down. You get the 2 middle fingers. There you go. So if you get a Flip-Or within the early bird window of the 10 days, you get 2 middle fingers. Okay, there you go. You can put it on your Flip-Or. If you get a bot, you get 2 middle fingers for the bot. If you get 2 bots, guess what? You have 4 middle fingers. So if you log in, not log in. If you back in those 10 days, you unlock, not unlock. You get the middle fingers with the figure once the campaign makes it.
Yes, but that's only available until March 9th. Is it like when's the final? When's the final day?
What's 10 days from today? Let me see. Let's see the old calendar. There you go. Yeah, I mean, right? March. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Thanks again for that question, National Marvel fan. The
11th. So yeah, so it looks like March 11th, 9 a.m. will be the cutoff. That's the 10 days. The final day, the final countdown. Okay.
Countdown.
The actual campaign, guess what? April 1st. That's when it ends. What a perfect day.
What a perfect
to end a campaign for
that's no joke. That's no joke. It will end on April 1st. Do not miss that day, guys, because that's
when it's over. That's it. If we're $1 short, we didn't make it, Jay. That's it.
That's crazy. That is crazy. And then the April Fool's joke will be on us. But it's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen because it is going to happen. I'm confusing everybody.
And by the way, the hands there are placeholders. And some people ask me, like, are they? This is just, we don't have those hands yet. So those middle fingers are
subject to change. Subject to change. Mr. All Mine, estimated delivery date is 2024. The target delivery date, the target date is December, but we don't exactly know what the delivery date will be. So yes, it will probably be sometime in 2024. Don't quote us on that. Again, things happen. Unfortunately, this, the shipping across the world and everywhere is kind of weird these days, but we're trying our best to get it to really figure it out. We will have updates on the Kickstarter page as well as a website, which we will eventually get up and talk to you guys exactly about where you guys can get all that information. Of course, social media will definitely be your best friend in this one.
And Jay, don't forget to move up in the chat because there were some good questions.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Yeah. I know we skipped ahead to Nate's thing, but
Erwin Papa says Flip-Or gonna flip. It's very possible, my friend. All right, let's go back to a little bit to the chat. Where is it here? Okay, so
and by the way, if you guys have any questions, fire away.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So we already read this one from Aaron Nichols. All my friends are dead. Franklin bullets proofs. Okay, easy there, brother. Let's see here where Gray Flip-Or will be flipped on eBay ASAP.
Jay's gonna make some money. You're gonna make some money, Jay.
He'll definitely be. He's got no articulation. He's a complete, absolute fabrication.
Like, he's basically a statue.
Well, no, his arms can move and stuff, but you don't want to do
that.
Oh,
okay.
He's gonna break for sure. Don't. If $200, $5,000, $5,000. Flip-Or Frank will probably be doing that though. Jedix Sale. Jedi Axel. Sorry, I'll apologize. I was looking at the campaign. Forgive me, but I'm confused. I saw May 2024, but also saw December 2024. Is this a misprint? So to answer that, I do have an answer to that. Yes, that actually was a misprint. We are correcting that as we speak, and we are going to put up a note in
It's
the.
already there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the we put that up, and then we realized for some reason when you go on Kickstarter, it's I think it shows like a date for us, and I mean there's no way in like 2 months that we can get I mean the campaign ends in April, so obviously it's impossible, but the date that Ace is estimating is December. So imagine having your Flip-Ors for Christmas. Imagine you put a little Santa Claus hat on your Flip-Or. I mean, wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't that make just a wonderful Christmas?
Just give him a new hood, right? Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to dress him up as the Grinch, because that's actually what he's doing. He's not really Santa Claus. He's more like the Grinch. Peter Vita, what up, fellas? Also, what is the dream number for this project? Flip or flop? You will need to make a run of these. Congrats. Thank you so much, Pete. I mean, the main goal is 100K. That's the main goal, and we're almost there. 50% there. 50%.
Yeah, there's a day. Look. It's I think Jay and I were I think we were wide-eyed and optimistic when we first started this, like, you know, like we could do it for this, but like Ace said, he smacked us around. He said, if you do this, you got to do it right. Also, Kickstarter takes a heavy fee. You know, this is, and by the way, this is so Ace from Ramen Toys is sort of like our producer / project manager on this thing, because it's not officially through Ramen Toys, so we have to do it through Kickstarter. Kickstarter wants their cut, and we want to make sure that this comes out right. This has a mechanism, which I think we were all adamant about. Like, we're all old school Motu fans. That is one of the things that I do miss in Motu Origins, is that, you know, I miss like the playability, and I think one of the things that we decided we wanted is it's got to have a mechanism. It's got to be playable, and that does cost more. So, you know, that became our goal.
Yep. Christopher Voss, Flip-Or, also known as Scalper. That's his evil twin clone, who will be in the next campaign. I'm just kidding. Aaron Nichols, happy birthday, Hatter. What an awesome celebration. What an awesome way to celebrate with
Thank you, Aaron.
Absolutely, my friend.
Appreciate that.
Obi-Wan, why does Jay sound so familiar with women flipper? What?
Why is that, Jay?
If only you knew, Obi-Wan. If only you knew. Oh my goodness. People of ill repute. Let's see here. Derek Dalzell. It's only been a little over 12 hours. Actually, it's been less than 12 hours. We're coming up to 12 hours now. It's coming up to 12 hours. We are. It's you know. Did we just pass 12? Yes. Sorry.
No, we passed 12 hours.
Just past 12 hours. It's 45 minutes past 12 hours. So yes, we are thinking. Brick something. Are we going to get Brian Brink charts on this campaign? That is a good question, Hatter.
No, you know what? I think Jay, GDLJ. Sorry, man, I haven't slept. I'm like, I think GDLJ said that he would. It would be fun to track that. I'd be curious, like, you know, it's not going to make like, you know, obviously it's not going to make big boys numbers like the big companies, but I would like to compare it. It'd be interesting to compare it to like sort of other smaller boutique sort of Kickstarters, just to see. I don't know, just to see how this.
He tracked the street humans. He tracked the.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He did track the street humans. So I mean, it's there. It's possible. Joshua Alvarez, can I get mine signed, Flipper Frank, by you? I'm local.
If you're local, yeah, dude, I already said this. I'll sign whoever wants me to sign a thing if we can just make it work. If we have them in a warehouse in wherever Toy Stalker is going to have them, like in Florida, maybe I can go over there and sign it. Some people might not want it signed. I didn't want to be presumptuous. I didn't want to like start writing on somebody's figure. But if you want it signed, and we can facilitate that in any way, or, you know, if you're even local, even easier. Hell yeah.
By the way, Joshua, he will not sign any body parts. He will only sign figures and backing cards. Okay.
I don't know that I won't sign body parts. Let's think about that. It depends on the body part.
Oh, we're opening up a can of worms here. Let's see here. Thanks, Rodimus. Kenzo's Creations, even grabbing a Mondo Scareglow, I was still able to grab the Flip-Or.
I gotta give it to Kenzo's Creations, man. Those Scareglows are not cheap. Even I didn't.
Oh.
Even I'm still on the fence with the Mondo Scareglow.
Hatter is butthurt by that. That's actually a butthurt. He's not happy about that.
Dude, I want one of those, but holy crap.
Oh my god. Obi-Wan, how much to unlock a Flip-Or to my front door tomorrow? The world, bro.
Yeah. It's I mean, do you got Hey Jake, can you expedite that gray one to him?
No, you know what? It would cost a pretty penny. I'll let Flipper Frank figure that one out. Joshua Alvarez, collector friendly packaging. Yes.
Collector friendly packaging.
Actually,
I will say
I've got an example. Keep talking.
So I will say that the benefit of me and Jay doing this is we are both obsessive OCD collectors that also want our stuff to be intact. So what we would love is, I think, didn't King Grayskull do that? I think so. I haven't opened my King Grayskull yet, but like, I think, you just open the clamshell and you can just pop the thing out. Also, it's because we're going to work real hard on the art. I think the art's going to be awesome. So I would love to maintain that. And to answer your question, yes, Joshua, collector-friendly packaging. And while Jay is away, the cats will play. Let me go to the chat and see if I can just start doing this. Oh, he didn't give me admin. Damn you, Jay. I'm going to go through the chat anyway. I just can't highlight it. Okay, so Nolan is saying glow-in-the-dark Flip-Or would be pretty awesome. So yes, glow-in-the-dark starts at that's the last one. So 90K, you unlock glow-in-the-dark, and you can buy those. We have to ask Ace how much that is going to be. I guess there's some kind of talk about glow-in-the-dark paint versus other paint. I don't know. I don't know if that's a myth or what. We're going to find out. So sorry, guys, I can't highlight the chat, so I'm just going to read the chats. Obi-Wan, I'm just going to call you Obi-Wan because I can't pronounce the other thing. Leave it to Flip-Or's creators to make ordering this thing so flippin' confusing. Is it that confusing? You just get on there. If you want a Flip-Or, it's right there. You order the Flip-Or, okay? If you want a stealth Flip-Or, you order that one, all right? If you want the bundle, there's that one too. You get Flip-Or with 2 bots, all right? But if you have questions, let me know, and we can maybe clear stuff. We honestly, dude, we try to keep it as streamlined as possible with the things you can buy. Sometimes you go to like a Kickstarter and there's like, I don't know, like 10 choices and bundles and this and that. We pretty much just tried to keep it with Flip-Or, the flip bots, and the bundle of those, and then any unlockables. That was our goal with that. What's going on here? Is Jay, are you doing things? Are you saying words?
Okay, so here is both my pride and joy and possibly a bit of shame here. So here is my 40th anniversary He-Man 4-pack.
Did you? Well, hold on. Did you spend $150?
I spent $200. I spent $200+ on this thing.
What? Oh my god! Wow, you're serious, bro.
Oh my gosh, Canadian bucks.
Okay.
So, that's pennies to the dollar to you Americans.
Sure.
Anyway, all right. So this is possibly. You can keep answering questions while I open this.
Okay, I can't highlight the questions though, Jay. But
well, tell me where you want to go.
Okay, so I'm going now to Van 2099. Well, he's saying yesterday he spent most of the time glued to the TV playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay. RC said incredible value. Derek Kuto said I got the deluxe with the Flip-Or bots. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your patronage. Charles,
give me a time. What was the time?
9:38 is the next one. You got Charles Shadid.
Wait, 9:38.
9:38.
Oh, sorry. That's right. So 9:38 would be 11. Sorry, 12:38. Okay, so who is it? Charles Shadid?
Yeah. Does Flip-Or come with a mini comic? Yes, he comes with a mini comic. Okay, so he's gonna have Gilly, who writes comics, has his Galactic Rodents comic that he's gonna have in there. That's a great comic, and he's also helping us with the Flip-Or comic. I have written an 8-page story. I need to make sure that it doesn't suck, so I'm going to rewrite it, and because there's some things that now I think might be better and more pertinent. And then we'll find an artist, we'll do the thing, and I would love a mini comic, okay? And I think it would be funny. That's the thing about this property, is we can do this kind of sword and sorcery steampunk stuff, but we can be funny. It's tongue in cheek. Your tongue is roughly in your cheek, firmly in your cheek. I meant, I don't know what I'm talking about, but yes, Flip-Or comic is definitely on board. Mr. All Mine, I can't highlight your chat, but Flip the Bird special, baby. Yes, the Flip the Bird special is going to be a thing. Remember, first 10 days. Don't worry, Jay. Just do your thing. You don't have to highlight it. RC got to have the fingers. You got to have the middle fingers. Daxamil, sorry if it's already been asked. Do we have a guesstimate time frame how long it might take to get this in hand? Yeah. So we had mentioned December. Ace is saying December, and if his Ace is saying it, I would go with what he's saying, because he takes his time, but he makes good shit. Natural Nate, can the bots use the flipper to clean the kitty litter? Yes. And in fact, well, you know what? I was going to spill some beans, but I'm not going to do that. Yes. The answer is yes, they can. In fact, that's why I came up with the scoop. Somebody, I think, asked, like, why the scoop? As a proud cat owner, I'm very familiar with them. Mr. O'Mine, estimated delivery date. Flip-Or is going to flip. What are we looking at, Jay?
Okay, so I'm gonna show off a possible first design for something we could do for replaceable packaging.
Yes.
All right. So Knife Guy says, can he come with a PC that has an eBay logo on the screen?
I will say, it's funny you mentioned that, because I am going to doctor my Flip-Or to I don't know if he can come with this, but I'm going to set something up where he's like on eBay or something, because I mean, yeah, you got to do that. Yeah, there you go. So your He-Man from the new animated series He-Man, yeah, that's what we would like. So you pull it out of the thing. It's nice and sexy. You didn't ruin everything. You got the nice art.
You can pull it out. Just that's what they said. So there you go. Silver
there you
King.
go.
That was for you. And of course, this one is really cool. It's got some spot lamination. Very, very neat. Don't know if we're going to end up doing that. But then they have the figure. You can see there, cellophane window. And then what you can do is you can just plop him out. Of course, I'm dropping stuff. And there he is. That's how, again, possible. I'm not saying this is 100% the way it's going to be, but we're planning.
That's what we want. That's what we want to go for.
That's what we're planning on something.
Yeah.
All right. So ideally, a lot of things to work out. All right. So let's say here, bring something.
Did you need the calendar to find 10 days from March?
That's actually a really good point.
Leave me alone. I said I'm tired.
Leave it to a teacher. Leave it to a teacher to bring a zinger.
I'm not good at math.
Oh my God, just crazy. This guy is terrible. Terrible brick. Holy cow. Stop picking on us, man. Stop picking on us. All right. This is an interesting question.
How many waves of figures are planned? Wow. I mean, look, we have ideas. I don't know if we had mentioned this, but Jay, no, I don't think you have to put up the campaign to talk about this. So Flip-Or is going to be part of the line for Flip-Or is going to be called the Champions of Nefarity. That is the line. Flip-Or and the Champions of Nefarity, aka the Con line. Okay, CON. And God, I'm hoping that at some point there's a convention for it, and we can call the convention Con. That's the goal. Champions of Nefarity is the line. So this is now a line. Okay. Now, if it makes it, great. We have some ideas that we're thinking of that they will all be applicable to toy collectors. We're going to keep in league with the let's call it stereotypes of toy collectors that okay? A Flip-Or is one of them, and then there's going to be some others. So it really is just A, how many ideas we have, and B, if people still want to fund it. You know what I mean? This is the thing that I do like about Kickstarter and stuff like this is really the audience will tell you ultimately if this is a thing that's going to work or not. So that's it. I guess I don't want to be vague about the answer. I didn't mean to be vague. So I don't have a number. But it's just I know that we have at least 3 figures that we're thinking of that would be really, really cool in this line. Okay, so let's keep going. How did you decide on a scooper as opposed to a grabber or a pincher? Well, first off, we have a character. We got Clamp Champ, so he's kind of got a grabber. Clawful's kind of doing the pincher thing. A scooper just felt like it made sense. I have cats. If you got cats, you know that you're scooping crap all the time. And a scooper also felt interesting because the idea of like a guy just scooping up toys and just flipping it like that into his bag was just funny, and it worked as a mechanism. It's one solid move with the arm, a flip right into the bag. Whether he makes the bag is a different story, but it just made sense that he would be flipping. And I think a scoop, I like the idea of a scoop because I haven't seen that. And it's not close to really anything, that I can think of from the Motu universe, which obviously this is going to be compared to the most. So yes, that is the answer to that. I hope that was a good answer. Common sense will take a minimum 6 months. RC is saying that yes, it's gonna pass. Already backing the HasLab Godfire convoy. You got to back what you got to back, okay? But here's the pitch. Here's the soft pitch. By the way, if you back Flip-Or now, you don't have to pay for it now. You pay for it in April 1st. That's how the Kickstarter works. This is not money taken out of your account now. It only gets taken out at April 1st, and that's only if the Kickstarter makes it, okay? If for some reason, boo-hoo-hoo, it doesn't make it and I'm a sad boy, then nobody gets charged anything, okay? So, it's money now, not even gone, okay? It means nothing. It's vaporware. Gray Flip-Or ran into the gray gargoyle. Brick something, ignore this if you already answered, but what is the articulation like, and are the limbs, heads, hands, pop and swappable? Pretty much Origins type of articulation. Jay, did Ace mention everything pops off, right? Similar to Origins, or what did he say?
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I do not. One thing I do want to say, and I want to be very careful of this, I don't think the Flip-Or flip arm can pop off. I don't think that one can pop off because that's a mechanism, okay? That's like, Fisto's, if you got a Fisto, old school Fisto. But I think the other stuff pops off. I know that the hands pop off and the flipper itself pops off because you can put hands on him. The head should be a pop off easily. I don't know if the torso, I don't know of all that. I doubt it because it's got a mechanism inside. So that's the sacrifice. Do you want it to be like an Origins figure where everything pops off, or do you want to have the mechanism? I think it's got to have the flipping action. So yeah. Far QTV said suck or all right. Taxo said just in time for the Flip-Or Christmas special. Yes, Flip-Or Christmas special. Justin Maha, will you be going to use this buck mold to make other fantasy characters that are not in the FU Flip-Or universe? I think that's what. Well, not in the universe. I don't know if not in the universe. Maybe, I don't know. That depends. Ace might want to use them for something, but I don't think we had any plans outside of the Champions of Nefarity. Justin said happy birthday. Oh, Silver K, my buddy Silver K here. Smack that like for Flip-Or, y'all. Hey, Silver K. Ian, 2800, congratulations on early 7-year campaign. Happy to back and looking forward. Thank you, Ian. Thank you for backing. Thank you, Silver K. So proud of you, Hatter. Thank you, my darling. I love the support, Derek. Hey, a Mega J retro figure would be cool. I think so, with the beard accessory. Can the beard come off, Jay? Do you think if you had a? How dare you?
Okay.
How dare
the next crack. You know what? I'm going to say CDM. I was under the impression that if Flip-Or is a massive set, then the next figure would be Scalp-Or. You know what? It feels like it might be like low-hanging fruit. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like is that too much of an obvious one? I don't know. You know what I mean? I guess it depends. Like, can we make it funny? Really? Like, I think Flip-Or made us laugh. And I think we kind of want to go in that direction of things that, you know, just kind of like make us laugh. And so if I guess the answer is if it fits all those parameters, sure, why not?
So, fun fact about CDM here. Apparently, this is actual a quote from a TV show called Farscape. Apparently, it means different things to different people.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's not what you think. Apparently, like a lot.
Okay.
I've told them they should change it, but they've decided not to change it
Sure.
because apparently it's their legal business name, and they've just gone to CDM. Good choice. So
Yes.
maybe you should actually change this to CDM too, dude. Maybe that'll be a pretty good idea, just because.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you want, check out CDM on Instagram. They got some amazing prototypes, including Eternos. They have a full size Eternos. Well, 1/3 scale, 3/4 scale Eternos. It's crazy. Justin,
this is a good question. Why is the goal so high for one figure? You know, we asked the same thing, and then we got hit with spreadsheets where the breakdown of cost, because there's a few things to factor. The mechanism that's in there is a big deal. The fact that so all those unlockable accessories, by the way, that he's going to come with ultimately, we have to factor all that into the cost. The one at $90K is massive. It's almost like having another figure. I mean, Jay, would you agree?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and there's also a soft goods cloak, so there's a lot of stuff that's like already in there. And the problem is, not problem. We also didn't want to make this an expensive figure. I didn't want to go past 50. It was kind of like an inside joke that it was like 49. Like we were trying to like be funny about it, but it comes with a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, for it to come with all the stuff, and I was pretty insistent that it should come with all this stuff, it's a lot of tooling. And it's a lot of and then Kickstarter takes their fee, which is a big percentage. So already it goes down, and there's a lot of
taxes.
Yeah, like
taxes,
everything in Kickstarter, everything is set up for you to fail, because it unless you have like an infrastructure. Dude, we had to bring on Toy Stalker. I'm glad he's on board, but we had to bring him on to mitigate the cost, because at first we were like, we couldn't even afford to ship it. No. It was so expensive. We were looking for like really, really expensive. So so this
fulfillment,
is kind of like,
fulfillment was a problem, man. Like we were looking at multiple fulfillment centers, you know, and the costs were astronomical.
Yeah, they were giving us these crazy costs. It was just like just to ship it like to another state. Yeah. And that's the problem when you don't have like an infrastructure. Like if you're like, let's say, Big Bad Toy Store, and you already have an infrastructure and you already have like, you know, you just bring it into a warehouse, it's different. It's like, yeah, you can afford to do that. But if you're just like, we're just a few guys that kind of like circle the wagons and trying to make it work. So like all that becomes costly.
Derek, thank you for that, but it's not. That's Canadian.
You son of
a... I mean, hey, Adder, you want to see something fun? Watch. You want to see us reach goals really quickly? Check this out.
What's that?
If you want to see us reach goals really, really quickly, hold on. Actually, I'll do it this way. If you guys want to see us reach our goals really fast, watch this. This is gonna blow your mind. Let me do it this way. This is gonna blow your mind, everybody. This is the problem with this stupid thing. You got to go all the way to the bottom. But check this out. If we switch to Canadian dollars, check this out. Come on. All of a sudden, boom, 65,000.
Oh wow! Maybe we just sell this in Canada. Can we just?
Boom.
we are making it in Canada.
We're almost there, everybody.
We're almost there. We're almost there, Canadian.
All right, here's a really good one. Brownie Jacob. You should try doing a live stream with Unparalleled Universe. He was shouting out about your Kickstarter on his live earlier. That's awesome.
I love Unparalleled Universe.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a few guys that I watch, Present Company, of course. I think Wade is his name, is great. So I would love to. I mean, if he would have me on, I'd be it's funny. It's like I've been in his live chat a few times, and there's a video at Comic-Con. I don't know if you saw this, Jay. There's a video at Comic-Con where he's at the NECA booth taping, and you can hear my loud, obnoxious voice in the background. And a lot of people were going like, "Hey, that's Hatter that's screaming." Like I sound like it because I'm so loud anyway. And I just thought that was so funny. But yeah, he's first of all probably one of the best toy photographers / poser. He's not a poser, you know what I mean, in the game. So yeah, I would, if anybody knows him, let him know. I would love to do it.
Absolutely. Justin Mohan, does Geek Dad Life get a cut for hooking up with Renders Effects? No.
You know what? Geek Dad Life doesn't need a cut. Okay, Geek Dad Life, he's independent. Let's face it, he's independently wealthy. Okay, he's got multiple mansions. All right, he's fine. Geek Dad Life is gonna be fine. You know what? I'm gonna when next time he comes out to Cali, I'm gonna buy him some In-N-Out, and I'm gonna buy him some alcohol, and then we'll be squared.
That's right. Yeah, come on. Spiel van Messe continues to bring him out there, and he's a celebrity out there in Germany.
Oh, the dude is a celebrity for sure. He's killing it. Okay, he doesn't need a cut of Flip-Or. Come on, dude. Look at the backers. 420 backers. Woohoo!
Yeah, what happened there? How come it moved up? That was weird. I moved it with my mind. I don't know. I don't know.
You did.
48,240 guys. We are so close.
Oh my God! What the hell?
God, we are so close. Holy crap! This could happen tonight, Hatter. This could happen tonight.
Yeah.
This is just
somebody ridiculous. Said, "Darn Hatter, you need some rest." I do need some rest. I have been up. I have been wired pretty much all day. First of all, I couldn't really. I had kind of jitters last night because I was thinking about this campaign. Honestly, I really want this to go through. So this is not like a. If it does, it doesn't. Like I'm really, really hoping this goes through. So I have a lot of emotion in this. So I couldn't really sleep that well. And then this morning, it was just like this live stream, and just this whole craziness with the campaign. So yeah, I have not slept. So I'm just going to be a stuttering idiot today.
So old IT guy, thanks for reminding me. The link is actually in the description of the video, so you guys can check that out. Definitely back this tonight. We could definitely, if we can reach 50K tonight, that would be freaking awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I also put it in the chat if anybody's interested. Derek Delzell, cardboard backdrop on a con as a stretch goal. The bones of a sad collector. This ain't no Rancor, bro. This ain't no Rancor. We're not.
But you missed some chat. You missed some chats above.
Did I?
What is it? Hey Brick, can't wait to see these on eBay at $9.49 or $12.49 for crazy money. The irony. Yes, my dream is for these to land on eBay and just for going for gouging prices. Mythic Dolphin made Jay. I want to let you know that Mythic Dolphin made a very good choice. He has chosen to back Flip-Or instead of a Mondo Scareglow. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I got to give it up. I got a tip of the hat to you, Absolutely. Mythic Dolphin. Okay. I'm flipping the King Grayskull to pay for Scareglow. Darn Hatter, you need some rest. I think Jay fell down. Someone paste the link. Cardboard backdrop is a con. Oh wow, we are behind on the chat. Oh my God,
very behind. We're all the way back.
All right, let's speed through.
Yeah. We're gonna skip a couple ones, guys. Unfortunately, because we've a lot of you guys have been asking great questions.
We might have to skip a few guys. I want to answer all questions, but I am dying to sleep too. So let's go.
Michael Toy of the Year.
You know what? I gotta say, Jay, is it wrong if Flip-Or comes out and I make a Toy of the Year automatically? Is it tainted?
Oh, I think the answer is going to be no. I think it's okay. I think it's all right.
It might just be my opinion. What if my opinion is that Flip-Or is this Toy of the Year? No, but you can't take that away from me.
Here's a good one. The Con cosplay contest would be a blast. It would be, wouldn't it?
Oh my God, it would be amazing. That would be.
Here we go. This describes us right now. Hatter pulling an all-nighter like in his 20s.
Yes. Hey, I am in my 20s. Hey. 20 something. I was born in the 20s.
Collector Phil, the Scoopless Jet, all good points, Hatter. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, man.
Any actual questions? Because most of these are just comments. Let's see here. Oh, this one's
let me see.
Dave Sinelli. I wonder if Gray Flip-Or is gray because he's stoned. Oh, you
Oh.
got a good one there, brother. That was
Here's one. I'm just trying to look for questions and not missing. I think
Time,
Brian Flynn
time.
should be.
Time,
Brian Flynn is the next evil character. Somebody said Champions of Nefarity. A
time.
vehicle should be made to an armored shopping cart with weapons mauling other. Oh my God, he is so close to what I was. Yeah, all right. Reviews are Flip-Or hands compatible. Are Flip-Or hands compatible with Origin figures? I think we are going for that. So that I think there are some people that are going to want to use the middle fingers for maybe other figures. I can't speak to the paint application because like of other Origins figures, but the goal, that is the goal. Shipping so spent in the days of Amazon Prime. Shipping sucks. We actually, I'll be very honest, we almost stopped doing this because of shipping. Like we almost like the shipping quotes we got were so stupid that we were just like, me and Jay were like, I don't want to do this. Like it just kind of sucked the wind out of us. So we're really happy that we could link up with like Toy Stalker because yeah.
Let's try to get 50K before the end of this chat. That would be awesome. That would be great. Clint Jorgensen, Joe Rogan should get Hatter on for this. Hatter could easily take 3 hours with Joe.
Well, yeah, you know what, Joe Rogan. If I'm sure somebody here knows Joe Rogan, hit him up. Just let him know. Hey, let's talk toys on the Joe Rogan show. We need to represent this community. Okay, we're still in the shadows. We got to make sure that we step out into the light. Okay.
All right, Collector Phil, no sleep till 50. No, we definitely need some sleep. Here's a good one. Justin, how are you going to celebrate your birthday?
This is how I'm celebrating my birthday. And by the way, this is the most surreal birthday ever. Okay, this is like I'm never going to forget. No. I have forgotten other birthdays. I was like, okay, what'd you do for this birthday? I went to a restaurant. Okay, I went to some karaoke. I will never forget this birthday. So I am celebrating. This is welcome. This is the celebration. It is exciting to see more and more small independent company producing figures from all the figures being sold at 5K Toys to even YT reviewers like you guys and Unparalleled. I love it, man. I am on 5K Toys all the time. Jay, I don't know if you frequent 5K Toys.
Yeah,
I love
some crazy stuff.
Dude, I have so many orcs from 5K Toys. I love that Unparalleled Universe is putting out his own Odious figure. I think that this is a great independent time to get other stuff made. Look, we all love the big IP. We all love, dude, every time I see a Scare Glow, I'm like, I got to get it. But I do love that, we can explore like other things and just keep it going and create new things. And yeah, I'm just a huge fan. Just backed Mega Grayman with the just back. Thank you.
67 more Canadian dollars. That's
Canadian dollars.
Where's the army building tier? 6 Flip-Ors for 21.99. 19.99. You can buy as many as you want. You can go back and pick up as many.
You can go back. You can add on flip. And by the way, if you go get some, here's how it works. Let's say you get a Flip-Or today, and then tomorrow we unlock, or whenever we unlock another, the other Flip-Or, like the gold one or whatever, or you decide you want some more Flip-Bots. If you go back and get some at the end of the day, at the end of the campaign, we'll bundle your order. So even if you ordered it separately, you're not going to get I'm going to charge you like 3 different shippings. You're just going to basically pile of loot your stuff and then just ship it that way.
Absolutely. Bumsta says, you sold me on the 3PK, but it's a sausage founder. Where's the Flipperella?
Okay, can I say something? Jay, is it fair to say that one of the figures that we're highly considering, if this gets made, is a female figure that I'm excited about, and I feel like could be a really cool part of the Champions of Nefarity? That would be my dream if the next figure was that. Just saying, okay? And it doesn't just have to be that, but if this campaign makes it, if we go through, there's definitely a female figure in the mythos,
the Nefarity, the Champions of Nefarity,
in the world of Nefarity, and I am like giddy with excitement if that thing gets made.
Where is the Masterverse? Where's I know, right?
Where's the Masterverse version of Classic? If this gets made, this this Kickstarter is the canary in the coal mine. Everything gets tested with this. If this gets made, then dude, I collect I just bought a Masterverse He-Man, Battle Armor He-Man. So I'm a huge fan of Masterverse as well. Classics. Dude, I'll take a Mondo flipper scale. I don't care. We just want to see if this one can make it. We don't know. It's anything can happen from now until April 1st.
Absolutely. Master Versal, good evening. Happy JJ Mega Helmet. Good evening, Mr. Matt Hatter, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
You will have to add Swap R, the evil figure swapper. Yeah, that's an interesting
Swap R. He sounds like a pirate.
He does sound like a pirate, 100%. No Extendar. We will not be adding a J to the Flip-Or line. That makes no sense.
I kind of like that idea though.
I don't know. Nobody wants a big bearded bastard like this.
No, I think we do.
I do not think so. Let's see here. RC, save on shipping the more you buy. This is true. The more you buy, the more you will save on that.
The more you save, and then flip those extra ones for tons of money. Okay.
100%. It's going to be such a collectible. Justin, will the figure be available at the Kickstarter if you can't back it now? I believe we will. You know what? Hannah's shaking his head, but we'll talk to Ace.
That is a. It's going to be very, very tough to say. It's going to be very tough to say because there is a chance. So this happens sometimes where, like, let's say a retailer will buy a bunch of your figures. So, like, take the Odious figure that Unparalleled made. Big Bad Toy Store has a bunch of them, but it's only by virtue of the fact that I think Big Bad Toy Store bought a whole bunch of them. Now they marked it up, FYI. So, so it's one of those things that, on our part, we just can't promise that. So a retailer might pick it up and sell it in their own store, but we just can't promise it because after our cutoff, we have to just go into production. So literally what happens is April 1st, if it makes it, it gets cut off. All the numbers are assessed, and maybe there's wiggle room to get some more in. I don't know, but I will say, and I'm not just saying this to be a salesman, if you really want one, I just lock it in. That's really the, and again, you won't pay for it now, and it's going to be cheaper than if you go with a retailer. That's all I can say. It's just too tough to promise.
I believe that's actually pretty fair. Leo, Denver Rex, guts to have the gender inclusivity. You know what? It's not about that. It's about people want awesome figures, and at the end of the day, if people want female female figures in the line, by all means, I want a female figure in the line, 100%.
Here's the thing: I'm a huge Evelyn fan, and that's all I'm going to say in terms of this. What we're thinking about this other figure, it's. I just think it could be cool. I haven't really in my head designed anything, and I haven't discussed it with Jay, so it might not be the one. I'm not saying that's the one, but I think it could be cool, and I think it could be funny, and I think people would like it. So maybe it is.
You never know. Old IT guy, Mega J, guy in the chair. You guys are crazy.
I like that. I like guy in chair.
Clint Jorgensen, you guys live toys. If you put this together, this project is basically running a small business. It's been worse than that. It's been crazy. It's been all businesses have it easy. I'm sorry, compared to the kind of things that we've had to jump through hoops with. Oh my God.
It's also well, it's not wrong in the sense that, like, none of it, other than Ace, it's not like none of our jobs is to make toys. Like, Jay, you have a job, I have a job, and then aside from our job, we do YouTube videos, and we talk toys. And then aside from that, we're trying to find time to kind of piece this together. Okay. So it's been brutal, but I think now we're at a place where, if we can get the backing, then it's really all Ace, and Ace knows, not all Ace. I mean, obviously we're contributing, but this is, now we're in his territory and this is his job. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. And I do want to say, I really respect everyone who has a small business. I was joking when I said that. No, small businesses work hard. And you know what? My hat is off to everybody who has a small business. Derek, Mega J, you guys, you got to get off of this Mega J thing. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not gonna happen. Kenzo, April 1st, huh? There's a slick joke coming up. No, there's no joke here. There's no
It's
reason.
not. There won't be a
joke.
sick joke, but be prepared for some kind of like, possibly like maybe like a Flipper Frank sketch addressing this. Okay. Obviously your money is safe with Kickstarter.
Yes, 100%. Clint Jorgensen, thanks Brink for doing thanks Brinks for doing us an FF and a professional proud with those charts.
Oh yeah.
It would be great to see Brian Brink's charts on this. That would be absolutely ridiculous. That would be nuts. I think we caught up. Looks like we're here.
Okay.
Live equals love. Thank you, Clint. Appreciate that, brother. So let's see where we are right now, guys. I'm not sure we're gonna make it during the stream because Hatter's about to drop, like literally fall off his chair here. So we're gonna give Hatter an early birthday present. Let him go to bed. But we have reached an astonishing 48,436 on day one. You know what? I think that deserves a small round of applause, everybody. Guys, seriously, Hatter.
That's pretty good for day one.
For day one.
So I will just say, moving forward, we're not out of the woods until we're out of the woods. Okay. It's going up in real time. Maybe some big whale is going to come in and save us. Who knows? Maybe some guys like, I'm going to bundle 20 Flip-Ors together because I'm going to double my money. Jay, don't you think if you got 20 Flip-Ors, you double your money pretty easily? I think if you sold them on eBay, don't you think so?
Let's be perfectly honest here, guys. Let's be perfectly honest here. If we reach our goal of $100,000, the reality is, look how many backers there are right now. 425. If we actually reach our goal, that's probably only going to be 1,000. Backers.
Oh yeah, there's not going to be a lot of these floating around. So I guarantee that because this is such like an inside joke kind of thing. Once these are gone, because I don't really have an interest in like, let's make more Flip-Ors once this is done. I'd rather we move on to something else. So at the end of the day, there probably will be just less than like 1,000 backed of these things, and that's okay. Now there might be multiples there, but we're talking a boutique figure. Okay. So again, that's why I had mentioned before to somebody had chatted. If you want it, this is not the hard sales pitch, but if you want this, we have up until April 1st. And that's it. That's the let the people decide.
But guys, we really do appreciate all the support you guys have given us. This has been an absolutely bonkers day. I mean, bonkers. Like, as I said in the beginning of the chat, I was thinking 10 grand by the end of the day would have been stupendous. I was thinking $1,000, to start and something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I had no idea, not in my wildest dreams, Hatter, that we would be nearly 50% to the goal. This is absolutely bonkers. Like
Yeah.
seriously, like this is, and it's all thanks to you guys. It's all thanks to you guys. If you guys weren't here supporting this this project, there'd be nothing here. Like seriously, you guys are absolutely crazy. And of course, huge shout out to the Silver K for holding down the fort. Thank you so much, Silver K. Congrats again, Hatter. Of course, you guys can back it right here on the link. Thank you, Silver K, for putting that up there.
Yeah.
Dax Mills, good night, man. Happy birthday. And
Thank
glad
you.
this is going so well.
Thank you. Everybody in this chat is so lovely, by the way. We don't have any. You know what? Everybody, I will say today, has been just very nice and supportive. Like, you know how like sometimes you do a chat and you get some like knuckleheads or some sarcastic, I didn't deal. There was none of that. Everybody was pretty much down with the cause. It was awesome. Very rare. I'm always like not on guard, but you know how it is, Jay. Like there's always somebody who just throws a shot. But everybody today was just like, it's like a magical day. I'm telling you, there's like magic today.
Today is ridiculous. What all your birthday luck, all your birthday magic has come.
I think so. I think so.
Justin Mohan, Pixel Dan didn't even do this. Well, you know what? Pixel Dan has other toy creators doing figures of him, but you're right. He never actually ran a campaign. So yeah, this has been one heck of a learning experience. You know what? I want to give a huge shout out to the entire team, Hatter. I want to give a huge shout out to Renders Effects for making this happen. I do want to say thanks to GDL for hooking us up with renders. And I want to give a huge shout out to Robin Toy for kicking our butts and really giving us the business when it comes to figuring out how to do this stuff. Gilly, who has really held our hands for this Kickstarter education. And speak of the devil, look who's here, guys. It is Render Effects himself, the man,
What?
the myth, the legend. What's
Hey
going
guys.
on, Renders?
Hey guys, sorry I've got let me kill this other whoa. Hey guys, how's everything going?
What's up? What's up, Renders?
What's going on?
Renders Effects. If you don't know, the genius behind the sculpt that you see of Flip-Or. You've done fabulous, my friend.
Oh no. No guys, it's been a real pleasure and honor to be working with you guys. Thank you so much for having me aboard on this, on the fever dream of Flip-Or. It's been amazing. I just wanted to jump on real quick and say happy birthday, Mad Hatter.
Thank you, buddy.
And, I hope today was a big one for you. It for your entire team. I know that Jay's been working his tail off. Everybody on your team was working hard, and just to see you excited, pumped, and for the project to actually be just, man, it's like, who would have expected it to hit just about 50% on day one? That's insane.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. And thank you. Yes. It's been a surreal day. It's like I was telling Jay before, I was like, you gotta like celebrate, like you gotta take a win when you can. Like, even if this doesn't, like, whatever, it makes it or it doesn't make it. Yeah. Today is a victory. So we're gonna celebrate today. You know what I mean? So
that's right. That's right. And I've got to do this, guys, is I kept on trying to sneak this in. So it's like, just I always keep this. for those,
finally found your identity.
Yeah, that's right. It's like, this is the one.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
For those that might be watching, the original Flipbot, if anyone gives me a reason to slip in like a Skeletor or Dr. Doom, it's just going to happen.
I know. So, I see that.
So, but everybody thought, everyone provided some very, very wise guidance to kind of tweak to Nier's original vision. But again, if you say, hey, I want like a robotic kind of face, then I'm gonna probably almost always throw a Doom at you.
Well, you are now the father of Flipbot as well as Flip-Or. So thank you for dropping by, man.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I'll dip out, but first of all, thank you also to big thank you to Jay. He had really reached out during that time where I was just sort of wanting to reach out to you, Hatter, but I was trying to get the nerve to do so, and it wasn't so much that I just didn't want to bug you. I love kind of just sculpting, and I don't want to I didn't want to. I guess I didn't want to bug you after I had seen that sketch, but dude, I mean, a lot of us out there we're like, we could totally identify with that concept of like, you're at the keyboard, you got your money, you just can't give it to him fast enough.
Right.
And then, to swing and miss, man. For anyone out there, that's what this figure is all about. It's just, it came from broken dreams and
broken dreams of missing your wonderful collectibles.
Can I say, Renders? I'm liking the beard, man. Like,
I like it. I like the beard too. Yeah.
I was a bald-faced boy when I started this project, but then Jay inspired me. I was like, I gotta do that. Man.
He was a fresh-faced 20-something. So,
yeah. I aged poorly.
You look dapper, my friend. You look dapper as hell.
Looks great. I like your cap too.
By the way, guys, if you haven't already, definitely follow RenderFX on Instagram. If you're looking for a project or something that you want to get completed, he does all his own sculpting on help me out here, Renders. What the hell is it called?
Instagram.
No. What's it called? Sculpt 3D. What is it?
No. I do everything in currently I do just about everything in ZBrush. So
there it is.
Yeah.
Definitely. Go ahead.
Oh, well, no, thank you for that, Jay. And just for those, I'll throw this out there, is that I love action figures, but before that, I was really into Halloween masks and things like that. So I'm kind of in this you know, in between doing any type of action figure sculpt, I'm trying to take that concept of what if we sculpt an action figure, like, you know, and just make it life size. So this is actually like a life size, you know, action figure.
I've seen that before. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. And
Yeah.
but you know, the working on this project has really, I think for all of us, right? I know it's pushed me in a way I needed to be pushed to kind of do some things I was a little uncomfortable with, you know, and I think all of us, you know, have tried to step up and embrace what the community feedback has been to make this happen. And man, it's exciting. And to see near, you know, or you know, to see you know, to see Hatter's Day land like this, man, it's just a real joy. And I you deserve it. And your friends here and your team that's working with you on this, you know, we're here for you, man. So it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. And you guys, everyone's bringing their A game. So you guys have a good one. Happy birthday to you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right, guys, have a good one.
All right, bye, dude.
Thanks to Silver K for throwing up render effects.
Yes, follow render effects before he blows up and becomes like too hot to hire.
That's not gonna happen, guys. If you guys ever need anything, I'm right there in your court.
Awesome. Later. Appreciate it, man. Well,
all
great.
Right, thanks, brother. All right, Mythic Dolphin has just chimed in. Oh my God, this is crazy. I hope it's not that number any longer. Let's check. Read a quick check. No, it is 48,747. Hatter, by the time we wake up, I think we're going to see 50% on the chart. This is going to
Yes, so I think if we go by these numbers, again, one day we're talking about 9 to 9. I think we can technically say if as long as it hits 50K before 9 a.m. tomorrow, then we have technically, if that happens, half funded. Oh my God, what happened? The J disappeared. We have technically half funded before the 24-hour period. Okay. Am I alone? Am I talking to myself? Can anyone in the chat see me? All right. Now I'm the only window here. I'm very scared. Jay's coming. Okay, Jay's coming back.
I'm dying here.
YT Refugee, my card got declined this morning, but just tried again and went through. I'm back in Flip-Or. First of all, thank you, YT Refugee. Second of all, YT Refugee. Second of all, yeah, Kickstarter is doing something. There are some people that got their cards declined. I don't know why. Okay. At first we thought maybe they weren't logged in or something, but like it's just Kickstarter nonsense. So try again, just like YT, and hopefully you'll get through. But yeah, we've had all day some people hitting us up saying, I'm trying to get in, I can't get in. It's a Kickstarter thing, but maybe it was that initial rush. Jay's gone. Okay, let me finish the chat here. Great chat, guys. Have a great weekend, Collector Phil. No chewing. What's up, all? Jay got flipped. We see you. And Mega J Retro. Don't forget retailers randomly canceling pre-orders at toy collecting hazard. Oh yeah, happens all the time. This is beating the Jurassic Park gate and Robbie Race Marvel Camaro Craft. Yeah, sure. I mean, the Jurassic Park gate. Doesn't everybody want that? And then persistence pays off. Yes, I think that's a great way to wrap up. Is persistence pays off. All right, Jayski. All right, chat. Lovely chat. I gotta go sleep.
Yep.
So guys, remember, Jay, if it backs before 9 a.m. tomorrow, technically, if it gets to 50K before 9 a.m. tomorrow, technically it was half funded in the first day. I'm gonna hold you to the technicality. It doesn't really end until 9 a.m. tomorrow because the 10-day flipping period, the 10-day flip the bird special doesn't end until 9 a.m. on the 11th. So we got to go by those numbers. FYI.
That sounds good. No chewing, brother. We would love to talk to you a little bit about Flip-Or if you're interested, because when he finally comes out, we would definitely love to get some amazing photographs from you and your team.
Ooh.
Guys, if you haven't already, check out No Chewing on Instagram and YouTube. Amazing photographer. He does some amazing work. Definitely give him a like and a follow. Tell him that we sent you. Silver K, thank you so much. Smack that like button, smack that like button, y'all, and back Flip-Or, y'all. Thank you so much, Silver K. Last check before we log off. We are now sitting at 48,796, and Hatter is correct. By the time we wake up tomorrow, because that will be the full 24-hour mark. Fingers crossed, Hatter.
That's the key. That's the key. If it hits 50 before 9 a.m. tomorrow, then it will technically have half-backed in the first day. So we will we'll see. Does anybody have 1204 just sitting around? Just throw it on the table.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for being here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. I want to thank my good friend Matt Hatter Reviews. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to Matt Hatter on YouTube. Hatter, I know you're dead tired, but what are you working on and how can people reach you?
I'm working on this. This is it. This is my obsession for the next month. I mean, on the channel, we'll go over some action figures. We'll do the regular stuff, but I want to see this made. I want people to get it. There's a lot of people that want this figure. So that's my main focus is going to be that. We'll do other stuff. We'll talk toys. There's some interesting reveals, some G.I. Joes, lots of stuff that we're going to talk about. Okay, we're going to have some fun. And this is a toy. This is a habit. This is the best hobby. This is the best. This is the greatest hobby ever. This hobby makes me happy. Every time I look at toys, I get happy. Toys and video games is what I've been obsessed with since I was a kid, and I'm still obsessed with those things, and I'm proud of it. Okay, so that's it. You should all be proud of it. This is a great hobby. It's a great community. So thanks everybody for contributing, and let's make it happen. Please spread the word. I mean that. Okay, I know it's an arbitrary thing that people say. Tell people, tell your friends, convince your friends. If your buddy's like, I don't know, I'm on the fence about a Flip-Or figure, punch him in the face, get his wallet, and then, you know, just buy it for him, okay? Because he'll be happy at the end of the day in Christmas when his black eye heals up and he's got a Flip-Or figure. So that's it. Convince the world, get out there, and yeah.
Wise words from Matt Hatter. Guys, please definitely support the Flip-Or project on Kickstarter. We've already hit 48,796. We're not that far off from 50%, and that means that we're so very close. 30 days to go, everybody. This is nuts. Plenty of time to get this backed, and of course, all the wonderful rewards that you can get. We've already well past 30K. We are making this happen. Thank you again to Matt Hatter for being here tonight. I want to thank Silver K for holding down the fort. Thank you so much, Silver K. You are awesome. Last comments before we log off. Leo Denver. Motu crowds must know about
Leo
these
Denver.
rise of Flip-Or. Absolutely. We will definitely make every Motu fan know this. Extendor, I need the gold Flip-Or. We're so close. We are only 10K
Gold
away.
Flip-Or is next. Gold Flip-Or at 60, and then the reveal of the second unlockable that you get. Okay, which is I'll just say is a weapon. So yeah, that's the next thing. You got a cloak. Now you got a weapon. It's the next one. That's the only hint that you're going to get. So yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Let's make Flip-Or happen, everybody. 30 days to do it. Good journey. Geek proud.
Bye-bye.